So we've got probably got enough money to get across to there. No, apparently not. So we'll just wait there for a little bit of money to roll in. So now we finally have our new bridges. So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to do is build myself some new bridges. So Middletown Colliery is at a good price, and mine is quite low. So we'll look at trying to get some share dollars back in there. George Hudson has made the majority of my company, which I don't like at all. I don't have an appreciation for the man who takes my company. So from here we're going to run a little bit of a coastal express. So I run from Brighton up to. So what we're going to do is we're going to run passengers, and I might run it like that. And we'll run it like that here. And we'll do the same here, and we'll just see if there's enough milk to go back, because everyone likes milk. And even if there's only a little bit of milk, it's probably better than none. So that should keep Brighton happy, but it does mean that we're going to need to put a I think it's Portsmouth has Sandy and stuff yet. So we'll put we'll wait till we get a little bit more money. So our company price just plummeted because George Hudson just tried to sell all the shares in my company. So let's use that to our advantage, and we'll sell a few of these. And I've just bought myself a majority shareholder for a very cheap price, because George Plattner has tried to he's trying to cheat his way through the market, and I'm not interested in that, to be honest. So Middletown Colliery is down. So George Plattner has probably just bought a heap. Oh, this is the problem we're going to have. George Plattner has now put me in a position where I can't take majority shareholder of that company, unless it no, because he's got a massive amount of the shares for it. So what he's done is he's used my company to make a bit of money, and he's sold out, and he's bought over all the rest, and that's probably not going to make me very happy, because that's the one I really want. I think Liverpool is the one I really want. I don't quite have majority shareholder in that, but no one else does either. So we can leave that there for the moment. But we will keep checking up on these buildings, because we want anything that says lucrative. I want it in my fold. So we'll it's only good now. So there's a lot of cattle going. There's a lot of cattle sitting in there, so we can probably use that cattle. We'll send another round from Oxford, and we're going to send them to. We'll see if how Slough is looking at its demand for food. So it's still okay. So we'll send them from Oxford again. We'll send some London food, and then we'll just send a passenger in there, mail. So, and I'm almost going to do that again. Oh, hold on, I might have done that wrong. I just sent a train from Oxford. I didn't. No, it was meant to go from Leicester to London and then back to Slough. Oops. So then we're going to send some food, and we'll go back and we'll try to send back to Leicester. I'm willing to do it again, because I know that route is going to be a big one. But we probably could have sent. No, there's no demand for food there. So we'll just keep an eye on that milk gushing cash. That's going to very, very quickly someone else's. So yeah, so he's got a massive amount of his shares, and I'm always going to try to, once that recession hits, I'm going to try to use that recession to fund my way to. So I don't actually have a 50% share in this company now, because I don't know what's happened. I think he's released more shares or something like that. So I need to get my hands on that building just there. So I'm okay with just sitting on my company's shares. So there's none left. There's everything bought out there. So I've definitely got a majority. So no one's saying my company anytime soon. But the concerning thing is I want this this grain mill, but I don't seem to be getting enough money to buy it. So we're running at a bit of a loss at the moment. So let's have a look at our trains, and we'll see which ones aren't. So this one's a new train, I believe. So it's not going to be the profit. And same in that one. This one's, it's a rich train. So that one there. Has only, so we'll have to have a look. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. So and that one there's a new train as well, I believe. Yeah, so we'll see how they go. But ultimately, I think we will get back on track. So we've got 100 grand in the issue stock. Let's issue some. I'll wait till the share price goes up a bit. I'm not going to issue stock when it's only $31. So we'll see if we can get ourselves a little bit more money. So my trains have now we're probably in a problem here about it with our track maintenance as well. So I'm gonna try for what do we go? If we look at our balance, look at our income sheet, we can probably find out what our track maintenance was. So our track maintenance is it's only at 100 grand. So increasing 10% is only going to give us 10 grand in costs. So our car maintenance is the problem at the moment for us. So we're going to need to look at our overheads are next to nothing. So 10% cheaper overheads is going to give us it's going to save us $1,000. So we don't want that. We want probably cheaper track maintenance or cheaper car maintenance, or we'll work on that though. So it says mediocre now. So we'll still buy the bakery. I want that one probably because that one's so we've got all these lucrative buildings that we can't afford to build or buy at the moment. So now that our share price is at $50, it's almost worth issuing a little bit more stock. But we will see if we can get it up a bit higher. So our share price is $86. So we'll wait till it's about 100, or wait for till it spikes. So this company is doing okay, and this company, I think if I buy out shares here, he might start giving me some good dividends. So we'll see if so we'll buy that. We'll buy this. We'll leave that for the moment because we don't really know what the go is. So our milk, yes. So we might need to send some more. What if we have like a thing for milk? Just yet no. So from London though, I want to build a restaurant, a saloon, a post office, and a small hotel. Because I know that. So we're going to have to fix this this section here because it's going to be a problem. It's going to become a problem very, very quickly in our big scheme of things. So we're getting limited in where we can go without doing a corporate takeover. So we'll leave it for the moment. But I think that we will be in a position where I want to own that one too. Better buy that. That lucrative for that should be a fair bit of money. So yeah, 71 grand. I'm okay with 71 grand. In fact, I'm very happy with 71 grand. So the next thing I need to do is I need to get rid of these stupid little. So we've got our wall here is he's not seeming to want to make a whole lot of money. So I'm gonna buy this grain silo here. So now that we're looking at, so this one here is giving me a good dividend. So let's we can do the same here. Probably not quite. I don't want to. I don't want to run out of money too much. So we'll see if this one's going to pay out a nice dividend. There is no shares left on the market, and I'm going to release some more of my own shares because I want my company is having. So we'll issue some stock. It's not going to give us a whole lot of money though. So I don't like when they do that because it screws me. It kind of screws me over. So if we have like a recession or something, then I'm in a lot of trouble. So now we've got Wall sitting here doing not a lot. So we know that farm crops are going to go crazy now. So this one here hopefully is going to give me some good dividends. Otherwise, I'm just going to take it over. So I want this. Investors are neutral about my performance, but I know that there's some good things to buy here. So we'll keep looking at. I need to fix that sheep mill. I think. Lucrative. That one's lucrative as well. So let's have a bit of money. We'll buy that one as well. So yeah, but there we go. We've got some good dollars in our shares. So this one we've got 65,000 shares in, and we're getting $4.50. So we're going to get 240 grand a year. And this one we're getting five. So we're going to get 150 or 160 grand. So that should pay off that debt pretty quickly, I hope. So now we just need a bit more money to buy this. We need enough money to buy this textile mill. I don't think all my money's going that way. Stop money, stop. Go up. There we go, we can buy that one. Now we're going to try to make all our property and stuff do a bit better than it is. So that one. So let's we're going to put another car in that's going to do this wool. So we'll find out where wool train is. So it's that one there. Now I'm not quite sure what the go is with it. It doesn't seem to be making a whole lot of money. So it's taking goods down to Portsmouth. So Portsmouth still is demanding goods, I believe. Yeah, it's goods at a very high level, and then paper is being demanded here as well. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go a little bit faster on the train with that one. So we'll try that one with that one. So we're going to need to buy oil sitting down here. Not before. Not before, right? Okay. So we'll buy that one. Southampton's going to have a roundhouse, I think. We'll put some standing water in there just because we can as well. So now I'm going to try. I'm going to fix up this bottlenecking with what I would call a very solid investment. So hopefully we can see a little bit more happiness, I guess. This one's only worth 200 grand, so let's buy that one too. So we'll keep on the investing train for the moment. So money's not doing too well for us at the moment, so we'll see. No, they must be paying some good dividends because I'm about to run into a profit. But just, I'm about to start running into positive cash. So I've got silver already, I believe. So by 1855, so I've got 6 years, I need to have $10 million. I'm definitely going to have that, I think. So investors are annoyed. Potato famine is over. The economy is cooling. So I'm about to start making about to get my bank balance back in the black. But the concerning thing is I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot with it. So I'm going to send some milk somewhere else, I think. So how is your milk demand? 0. Your milk demand is 4, and your milk is at 4 as well. So let's send a milk train from Slough to Oxford. And we'll go back to Slough and we'll go up to Leicester the second time. So because I don't want to be in a situation where either one of those is not going to no longer want milk. So we'll just have like an alternating kind of fashion. and then Leicester as well. Because London is not a situation where it wants milk anymore. It's okay. It's okay with its supply of dairy. So one thing I haven't capitalised on yet is the benefit I'm going to get from my coal. So I'm considering trying to find some coal to run up through, but we don't really know where we're going to find it just yet. So I'm getting locked in a little bit from these companies that are, you know, this one's spreading massively across this joint. It's got some coal down here, I can see, but they're not actually, they usually don't run. The computers are a bit silly in their sense, and they don't run. They like to run passenger trains because passenger trains make plenty of money, but ultimately, you know, there's not enough passengers in the world for to make yourself a billionaire like me, like I'm going to be. So we're in a situation where we've got how's London looking like for its cattle demand? So it's not that high anymore. So do we have anywhere else that would like some cattle? Not really. All right, we'll just I suppose it's better having cattle. It's better setting cattle somewhere than nowhere. So we'll send it to London and we'll send it straight back. Cattle. We'll lock it up and we'll see what the value of food is in these places. So food's at 2. Food is at 3 here, and food is at 5 in Sheffield. So let's give Sheffield some food. So Sheffield up here. I'll go back to Leicester. Sheffield actually has grain as well, which I didn't see before. So let's send that down. And it will go again. Because apparently, let's try that. We'll see if that'll fix us up for a while and put us in a good stead for some rockin' dollars. Now, I think I own everything that's kind of lucrative in my scheme of things. That dairy farm isn't doing too well for me at the moment, and we will have to keep an eye on it. So I'm hoping that investment I put into to dairy just before is going to put me in a situation that'll be okay. So I'm going to have I should have a fair bit of money now. So I've got a massive majority in this company here, and this company here I don't see myself being able to get my hands on. So what I think I can do is I'm going to have to take over one of these companies at some stage, because I want to at least give myself the opportunity to be a sole surviving company. So wait for this recession to hit through a little bit, because it's going to be $5 million and I can't really afford that amount of money just yet. So I'm going to make sure we don't have this bottlenecking here either. So worst case scenario is that I'm going to win silver right now. So that's okay with me for the moment. But it does annoy me a little bit that big old Plattner is running such a muck in his with his 240,000 shares. I would like him to sell some, but he's not. Like I don't see why he would sell them, because, well, let's face it, he hasn't got any. He hasn't really got any need to. So I'm going to sell that dairy farm because it's not being productive anymore. It's stopped having value in my company. So we can probably keep looking around. This one isn't making money either. It's on mediocre, and I don't want no mediocre. So we can keep going though. We'll see how. I'm going to try and pay back one of these debts though. That's what I might do, which might put us in a. So we'll repay this one, and then we're going to see. I'm hoping that I can get Liverpool down in price. So we're looking at. This Liverpool isn't really valued very highly at the moment, so I feel like I can take it over. But what I might do first, I'm going to issue some more. I'll issue some stock, And I think I might just keep issuing stock in my own company for a fair while because, you know, there's nothing else I can really do. So let's have a look at how much it's going to take me cost me to take over Liverpool. So it's going to be $4 million, and I don't really know whether my company can sustain it. So that level of debt. So what I am going to do is I'm going to run after 6, I believe. So I am going to just be a little bit cautious in what I'm doing. I'm going to try to take it over. $4 million issue. I'm going to issue $4 million worth of bonds. If I can. At the moment, I'm probably looking like I'm not going to be able to. I'm already at triple C. Yeah, so I can't actually do. I actually can't issue enough stock, so to take that company over. So I need another 200 grand. So we'll see if my money's going to go up to $4 million. It is a little bit concerning because I'm probably not going to. I am making a little bit of money, but I need to get so. And the company's gone down in price. So let's see if I can attempt merger. So yeah, we can now take it over. Oops, I can only go there though. So I can afford to pay back one of these debts at least. I now have access to that massive train set up there. So now we're going to see what we can do up in this end of the scheme. We've got passengers here, we've got passengers there, so they're clearly not doing a very good job. So let's make this a big train between the two. Let's have a look. How's Sheffield going? So this one's probably a Leeds to Sheffield, is it? No. Where's it getting goods from? I don't understand that. You know, the goods are never going to fill up because they're not. Because they're not actually providing a way for those goods to do what they need to do. So we'll run some shorter run trains. Now we'll run another one from here. So let's look what else I've got. I've got this one from Leeds to Sheffield. So let's make it Sheffield to Nottingham, like that. And let's see if we can get some real money going on here and not this petty little boring crap that they've already got going. So I'm not quite sure how they became so rich with their nothing. So. I might just check down here as well because they're probably yeah, so you're not seeing a lot of passenger space here. Oh, I've got a dedicated train though, I remember. So let's try and get our hands on. So we've got it down to 2 companies at least. And I have got $10 million in assets. So I'm going to sit on silver at the moment, but I don't see myself being able to get gold because of the fact that because of this this guy and his majority share. You know, I'm going to stay in a good stead. I think to finish, I'm going to have more than $10 million in cash. I think by the end by the end of this next year. So we're just going to leave it on 10. Yes, we'll send what is it? It's a passenger train. No, it's actually not. I thought it wasn't worth sending that train for. So we'll repay one of those debts. So I think this is it. This is it for us. We're gonna have to reluctantly settle on a silver, which I didn't want to do, but I've been locked up by this computer because obviously there's no way that he's going to merge out from me. Oh, I've lost. What? How have I lost? What did I do wrong there. I thought I definitely had. So let's just have a quick look. I definitely had $10 million worth of assets, but I thought that's all I had to do. I have to have the. Oh, I didn't realise I had to have the highest personal net worth as well. So he has an extra $5 million on top of what I've got. Oh, so we're gonna have to settle with defeat here. Unfortunately, because I didn't realise, and I didn't have quite. So, yes, I do want to quit. Oh, I just quit the entire game. Stay tuned, and I will go back for attempt number 2 straight away.